13 is a 2003 film directed by Catherine Hardwicke. Yes, the Catherine Hardwicke, the director of Twilight. But you can't pigeonhole her to that because I don't think that the first Twilight being terrible was her fault. I really don't. I think it was probably just bad source material because Catherine Hardwicke's gone on to do all kinds of great things. I mean, she started off with 13, then she did Lords of Dogtown, and then she also did The Hurt Locker, which are all three great films. So, I mean, she definitely, I can't blame her for 13. Or, I mean, for Twilight, I'm sorry. Anyway, basically 13 is about these two teenage girls and 13 years in age, Evan Rachel Wood and Nikki Reed, who Evan Rachel Wood was, she's her mom's Holly Hunter, and she's very protective, not like overly so, but she's very, kind of held back a little, and she doesn't really know much about the bad side of the world. She plays with Vanessa Hudgens, and they like play with dolls, from what Holly Hunter says at one point. And then she meets Nikki Reed, and of course Nikki Reed is the complete opposite. She is shoplifting and drinking and smoking and all this kind of stuff. And so we just kind of see the evolution of Evan Rachel Wood's character, and as we've seen in real life, the real Evan Rachel Wood doesn't seem to be the greatest person either. But that's neither here nor there. So this, like I said, that's what the film's about. And Jeremy Sisto is Holly Hunter's boyfriend, and he's incredible, like he always is. Holly Hunter is also incredible, like she always is. And basically, it's really just about them growing up and being 13 teenagers. I mean, I wasn't doing this crap when I was 13. I mean, I waited a little bit till I got more into the bad things in life, so 13's really young. Kind of scares me when kids that young are doing things like this. I mean, they're drinking and smoking and partying and stealing and doing all kinds of stuff. But it's a very good film. It really is. I remember whenever Twilight came out, and the guys and I were always like ragging on it, but then a lot of people would be like, okay, but you need to check out 13. You need to check out 13. And finally one day I sat down and watched it. I was like, holy crap, that was incredible. Especially Holly Hunter. She's incredibly so great. She was actually nominated for Best Supporting Actress. And Nikki Reed won an Independent Spirit Award for Best Duet or Debut. So there you go. And the movie just speaks for itself. It's incredible. The cast is great. The directing is great. And actually, speaking of directing, Catherine Hardwicke mostly filmed this on a handheld camera. So that just goes to show how great of a film it really is. Because if you've ever messed with a handheld camera, it's hard to get like really good shots and not make it look like a crappy, oh my gosh, documentary thing. But it's a really good job. It's a really good film, great people in it. Like I said, the great cast. A lot of them went on to do many things, of course. Nikki Reed was in Twilight, and Catherine Hardwicke did Twilight. So I mean, Jeremy Sisto's been great. Holly Hunter's had a great career. It's just a very good starting point for a lot of these people, but it boosted them into a great continuation of what they're doing now, and it really it deserves all the praise it gets. It's a really great film, especially Holly Hunter. There's a scene especially towards the end, and she's just immaculate. Evan Rachel Wood she's great too. But what more can I say? Check it out if you haven't seen it. If you have, you know what I'm talking about. But and so as far as that goes, the female role models, Holly Hunter, amazing. She's a great one. And then I can't really call them like role models because they are teenagers, but I mean, you don't want to be Nikki Reed, and you don't want to be in the situation that Evan Rachel Wood gets in, but she does get out of it, luckily. But anyway, check it out. Let me know what you guys think, and I will talk to you with another review later.